News alert, you filthy animals. We are literally just figuring out stuff from Halo Infinite's E3 trailer. And Jesus Christ.
Ultimate Halo.
What's going on, guys? Fletch here from Ultimate Halo and welcome back to the channel. How are you? Yes? No? How about I give away 3 gold rec packs? All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your theory is on this brand new piece of news in this Halo Infinite audio log. Simple as that. Do it right now. So our long time, not so much friend anymore, Cortana, sounds like she's getting a little bit confused. A Twitter user by the name of Zepial? Something like that, has for some reason, not that I'm complaining, been sifting through the Halo Infinite Discover Hope trailer to this day and was somehow the first to find this QR code. By following it, you are then led to a URL which gives you the following message, which also links up to the very end section of the very same trailer, which I've also synchronized for your viewing pleasure.
This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me.
Alright, so I hear you've got questions. Well, fear not, because that's why I'm here. I'm going to do my best to break down this bad boy. Now, as mentioned, yes, it does take place at the end of the Discover Hope trailer. Chief is walking up what I believe is a Halo control room. I think that's the general consensus we're all happy with at the moment. He then takes the chip out of his helmet, and it seems to be inactive. As far as I can tell, there's no glow. And then Cortana says, this is a part of me. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it's me. It may not seem like a lot at first glance, but when you actually think about what she's saying, there is quite a lot to break down in a simple short sentence. In her saying, this is a part of me, it could mean a few things. Think back all the way to Halo 4 in 2014. Cortana split many of her matrices at the end of Halo 4 to defeat the Didact, but if we remember, they were all corrupt, meaning that it's probably not viable that they could be helped to revive her as such. There is probably some good fragments in there, but the likelihood that using that purely just to revive her current corrupted, screwed up state at the moment is not likely, in my opinion. In my opinion, the most likely option is another version of Cortana created by Dr. Halsey on the planet Reach. When creating her, Halsey made multiple flash clones of her brains. She made around 20 and only 2 survived, meaning that she more than likely has the other versions stowed away, dormant and ready for use. And if we actually think back to the start of Halo 4, Cortana did mention that they will probably just give her another model of Cortana. Then when looking back at the Halo Infinite trailer, we see that Chief's visor says weapon containment device inserted, meaning that the chip will then have been given to the Chief by Dr. Halsey, designed to retrieve Cortana. In her then saying, this is a part of me, it indicates that Cortana sees a part of herself, which is true because the other model is effectively the same as her. But her uncertainty is justified because much like any other human being, she's had experiences and matured in a way, meaning that she's not entirely the same person or AI as she was at her inception. Think about it this way, if you had a time machine and you went back 10 years to see what you were like, assuming you are indeed old enough to do that, I hope, you would recognise yourself, but it's not like looking in a mirror. That person is a different person, with far less life experience, and you're almost stunned to see how you were, how you acted, and how you looked. I mean, Jesus, just look at little Fletch, in current Fletch. They're just not the same person. I firmly believe this is the case. Halsey has utilised this model to capture Cortana. Even with listening to the noises in the audio clip, it makes me think that Cortana is speaking to herself, but which Cortana is speaking? I believe it's going to be the new model assigned to the Chief because she sounds younger, more naive, and if you recall back to Halo 5, Cortana sounds almost more aggressive, matured and sinister in her vocal tones. So maybe she's not aware of the full scope of the mission, or maybe I'm just looking too much into that, and maybe Chief is directly coming into contact with her and that's made her to come across as more vulnerable. As she does still deeply care for Chief despite her changing dynamic in the relationship between the two. In terms of the grand scope of things, there's honestly not too much to say here. It gives us a bit more to think about, something else to speculate on the relationship between the dynamic of Chief, Cortana and potentially Dr. Halsey, but I think my main takeaway is that Chief obviously misses Cortana. He's even asked her to come home at the end of Halo 5, and will he do what is necessary to complete the mission and let go of his feelings and heart, putting aside all of this to ensure that humanity's fate is successful? We'll just have to find out, but remember, I'm giving away 3 gold packs to whoever has the best idea in the comment section, so get those fingers typing, boy or girl, or whatever, you know. Cool. Make sure you tune in later this week for my latest video, some saucy stuff about some spicy Spartans, and I will see you next time on the one and the only, you guessed it, Ultimate Halo.
Subscribe now to Ultimate Halo for more unfriggin' believable Halo content.